we have the president of Rice University and his team on campus. I will say why so proud, not just because Rice University is one of the most leading research universities in the United States and the world, but also because I'm so proud that our eldest daughter, Soumya, is studying at Rice University, and she has joined this year. President Deroche, we are so grateful for your time on campus. Dr. Ramesh Ramamurthy, the Dean of Vice President of Research at Rice University, Dr. Caroline, that we have here, Dean of Biosciences, Dean of Engineering. I think the senior most leadership team of Rice University is on our campus. Can we have a huge round of applause to welcome everyone? We have just taken a quick round of the university campus. And I'd requested Dr. Salamurthy if he can give a small glimpse of our university. But let me just recount my experience at Rice that I spent a few days when I had gone to drop Soumya. And of course, I have been to so many universities around the world. But I would like to say the experience that I had at Rice, I have never encountered anywhere else. And I still remember sitting in the audience with all the parents, listening to President Deroche speak to all of us. And his speech was so motivating. And every parent went out of that auditorium that day with this deep sense that we have done the right decision of sending our daughter, our son, to Rice University. That is the power, President Deroche, that your speech had that day on all of us. And of course, in addition to the great research, scholarly work, I think what really differentiates Rice University, which I have felt, and every day I get the feedback from Soumya, is the culture of care. This was one of the phrases that President Deroche used so often in his speech, that whether it is the faculty members, the staff members, or even the senior students, the amount of care they take of each other is truly unique. I have never seen that. And that resonates so much with the philosophy that we as the Amity Foundation have, and all of you are part of that, that every student of ours is like our child. That is what we tell every parent, Dr. Caroline, when they leave their children with us. We say that you gave birth to your child, but now that they are in Amity, they are our children first, and we will take care of them as your child. And I felt that same philosophy at Rice University. So President Deroche and dear colleagues, we are so grateful that you have taken out the time to be with us. A commitment as an Amity Foundation I have given to President Deroche, and I was so happy when I met President Deroche and Dr. Ramesh in Houston, was that Rice now has a very concerted effort on how to expand Rice, the relationship in research across the country. And President Deroche, some of the senior most people of Amity are here. Our commitment is there to you and your team that whatever your mission is, whatever your vision is for Rice University in India, we will do our best to support that. Please see us, Amity, as one family with Rice University. So with that, welcome to our campus. Dr. Salamurthy, I think now before you please give a small presentation, can we just request our colleagues to, within one sentence, two sentences,
if you can just mention your name and your affiliation and the designations. Since the time is very short, yes, please go ahead.
Thank you, Chancellor, and welcome to MIT University here. My name is Dr. Neeraj Sharma. I was formerly Secretary to the Department of Science, Technology Development Board, Government of India, Department of Science and Technology. Here in MIT University, we are working for uplifting the research and technology development domain. Thank you.
Dr. Jain.
Good evening. I am Dr. V.K. Jain. Before that, I was in DRDO. Now at MIT, we have made a complete research department that is with the multi-structure facilities and multidisciplinary department. Thank you.
Dr. Nutan.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Nutan Kaushik. I'm Director General of MIT Food and Agriculture Foundation. So I joined MIT about 5 years back. Before that, I was in Terry. So we are committed, looking forward to work with the Rice University.
Dr. Alpana.
Good evening, all. I am director of the Institution of Nuclear Science and Technology. We have bachelor and post-graduation program in nuclear science and technology. We have a collaboration with Texas A&M University in the nuclear security project. So recently I went to Texas for the future collaboration. Nice to see you here. Thank you.
So, Oak Ridge National Laboratory.
Yeah, the project is not only with Texas, it is with Oak Ridge National Laboratory, and it is funding with the DETRA, Defense Threat Reduction Agency. So that project is for the nuclear security, under which we have established a lab. Under that lab, we have all type of the nuclear detector.
How much funding have you got?
We got more than 10 crore funding from
$1.2
million from the DETRA. And still they are supporting us. We are still having a collaboration with them.
Manoj?
Thank you.
Yeah, Pooja.
Good evening. My name is Pooja Vijayaraghavan. I'm a professor. I've been a part of Amity University for the past 15 years now. And I am presently the officiating head of one of the largest biosciences department at Amity, Amity Institute of Biotechnology. And I'm the officiating head, and it has more than 1,700 students and 80 faculty members. And we are very research driven. So thank you so much.
Manoj.
Good evening, everyone. Myself is Dr. Manoj Gar. I am a professor and assistant director at Amity Institute of Molecular Medicine and System Cell Research, where we just met. So I have collaboration with UCLA Singapore and doing research on the cancer. And thank you.
Good evening. I'm Dr. Pallavi. I'm professor at Amity Institute of Molecular Medicine Stem Cell Research. We just met. It was a pleasure to meeting you. My interest is in cancer biology, specifically in drug resistance and pathogenesis. Thank you.
Good evening. I'm Professor Nitin Arora. I'm the head of Center for Science of Happiness. My role is to take care for the happiness for students. We run courses at UG level, PG level, and PhD level. So far, 1,000 students take this course every semester. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Good evening. I'm Dr. Sanjeev Thakur. I am heading the Department of Computer Science, Amity School of Engineering and Technology. We have more than 3,000 students and we run various UG and PG programs. Thank you.
Good evening, sir. I am Colonel C.V. Gopal. I am assisting Dr. Selvamurthy in Defense Academia relationship and defense related issues. Thank you very much.
Dr. Kamal.
Hello, good evening. I am Dr. Kamal Rawal. I'm professor and head at Center for Computational Biology and Artificial Intelligence. And I am also having a very deep collaboration with Baylor College of Medicine, where we have we got a big fund of $1.8 million US from a Texas-based funding agency. And we built a new AI-based vaccine development platform. And we're still collaborating very closely with Baylor College.
Thank you. Dr. Ranjana.
I'm Dr. Ranjana Bhatia. I am heading Institute of Psychology and Allied Sciences. Psychology is a very happening subject these days. We have huge rush of admissions. We run several programs and we welcome the delegation from US. Thank you.
Dr. Anu.
Good evening, everybody. I'm extremely delighted to see such eminent personality in one room. A hearty welcome to all the eminent personality from Rice University. Myself, Ranu Nayak. I'm a professor at Amity Institute of Nanotechnology. My research interests are in material science. I've recently run an Indo-Australia project on biosensors, and I have strong collaboration with Australian universities as well as Cleveland State University in US. I've been a postdoc in Medical University of South Carolina for around 6.5 years, where I worked on proteomics in pharmacology department.
Thank you, Dr. Basant.
Good evening, sir. Warm welcome. I'm a Professor Dr. Basant Singh Sikarwal. I'm heading the Department of Mechanical Engineering. My expertise in thermal and fluid engineering. Before Amity University, I was in the US as a postdoc in Iowa State University, USA. I was there more than 4.5 years. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Dr. Smita.
A very good evening to respected dignitaries. I'm Dr. Smita Sahu. I'm serving in Amity IPR cell, extending all possible functional structural support to our researchers, faculties, towards establishment of a progressive, sustainable IP ecosystem as per the vision and mandate of our Honorable Founder President, sir. As on date, we've filed more than 2,050 patent applications. Recognizing our concerted efforts, the Government of India has conferred Amity University and Amity International Schools with National IP Awards, which further motivates us to work in a mission mode towards the realization of our Honorable Prime Minister's vision to be amongst the top 25 in Global Innovation Index. Thank you.
Dr. Sunita.
A very good evening. I'm Sunita Ratan. I'm heading Amity Institute for Applied Sciences, and we run UG, PG, and postdoc courses in physics, chemistry, mathematics, stats, and data science. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Dr. Datta.
Okay, good evening. My name is M.K. Datta, and I head the Amity Center for Artificial Intelligence. So it's a very exciting new center that has come up, and we are open to explore all kind of technologies. We are offering latest courses in artificial intelligence. We are trying to do some good research, and hopefully we'll make a mark on this.
What is the configuration which we are?
You had given this commitment to me that our AI center would be the most advanced in the country. Is it correct?
Yes, absolutely.
You have established?
There is no doubt about
the highest computing power of any university?
We have 10 petaflop computing power, so very exciting. Thank you.
Thank you, Professor Sanjeev Bansal.
Good evening, Excellencies. Welcome to Amity. I am Sanjeev Bansal. I am Dean of Faculty of Management Studies, and also I am heading a school from where the journey of Amity started, Amity Business School. My association is 20th year with them.
Thank you, Dr. Neeraj.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Neeraj. I'm Additional Director, Amity Institute of Defense Technology. We are running this course in association with DRDO. Thank you.
Yeah, good evening, everyone. Welcome to Amity. I'm glad to share that we are one of the biggest in the environment domain in India here, and we are having institutes in all the related disciplines of wildlife, forestry, environmental sciences, sustainability, geoinformatics, remote sensing. Besides this, we have funded projects from every ministry. You name the funding agency, we have projects in all the areas of soil, water, air pollution research, toxicology, environmental biotechnology. And we have international collaborations as well with University of Western Sydney, UNISA. We have been having collaborative projects with them. And I'm looking forward to do collaboration with Rice University as well in the domain of environmental research. Thank you.
Brigadier Tiwari.
Good evening, Chancellor Sir and all the delegates. I'm Brigadier Dr. Anand Tiwari. I'm Professor and Head of the Institute of Defense and Strategic Studies. Prior to joining the Amity, I was Deputy Director General Military Training. Thank you very much.
Admiral Alok Bhatnagar.
Good evening. My name is Rear Admiral Alok Bhatnagar. After spending about 40 years in uniform, I've joined Amity as the Deputy Director General for International Affairs. Thank you.
Dr. Gopal Bhushan.
Good evening, Gopal Bhushan. I'm Deputy DG and the Director of Science and Innovation at Amity. And before that, I was in DRDO, Defense Research and Development Organization as a scientist, where I spent about 35 years. And here I am working on Dr. Silvamurthy to enhance our network nationally, internationally, with all innovative agencies in the world. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr.
You are already met, and welcome to Amity University. I am P.C. Das, and you have just visited the Amity Institute of Molecular Medicine and Stem Cell Research. I chair this institute, And also I am the Dean of Health and Allied Sciences and also the Chairman of the University Research Council. So it's the top body of the university for all research matters. And I have had spent my whole career in the Indian Council of Medical Research. And from there, I moved to Delhi University. And also for 7-8 years, I spent there and then came to MIT University. Thank you very much. Welcome.
Dr. Salmurthy, we now give us a presentation. Thank you.
What a great pleasure to have such a very distinguished delegation from the most prestigious university in the world, and which is ranked top 100 in the world by QS, the Times Higher Education, the Rice University. And we are so privileged, and also we are delighted to welcome such a distinguished delegation who are great achievers, right from president, the vice presidents, the deans. So we first of all thank you that I know how busy you are today, and you have been hopping from one meeting to the other and trying to catch a flight. So we'll be very brief. And I'm so grateful on behalf of Amity. We want to express our gratitudes for being with us for such a short time, but we want to host you for a longer time, maybe next visit. See, Amity University today is a universe. We call it as Amity Universe, with 12 universities in India, 18 campuses abroad, 28 schools, with 200,000 students, almost about 8,000 faculties, and we have about 2,000 acres plus the land which we occupy, with 700,000 alumni across the globe. So this is what is Amity today, which is just young, not even 2 decades. We are still in teens. We are just 18 years young. We became a university in the year 2005. And so this all happened because of people like you who guided us, who mentored us, and also motivated us. So your presence here today is yet another motivation. Thank you very much. I'll just give a little glimpse of our campuses. Amity University has 12 universities in 12 states, each one in 12 states. Noida, what you are here, which is about 87 acres. And then we have Lucknow, looks like a White House. And then we have in Jaipur, which is in Rajasthan, state of Rajasthan, Gurugram, which is very near, about 80 kilometers from here. And this is in the Haryana state, then Gwalior in Madhya Pradesh, Mumbai. So each one you will be looking at a different kind of architecture, landscaping. So this founder president, Dr. Chauhan, and the chancellors have made sure that each one has a unique identity, even in terms of the architecture, the verticals, specialization in each of these campuses. Raipur, this is where I am the chancellor of this University, Amity University, Chhattisgarh, Calcutta in West Bengal, and Ranchi, and Patna, Bihar, and also be in the Mohali, which is in Punjab, which is not very far from here. And then the latest one is in Bangalore. And this is we have started admissions just last month, September. And we have also a school with this, Harrow School. This is Harrow School on one side and our university on the other side. Now we have global campuses. We have about 18 campuses across the world. And Amity Dubai is an independent university. Amity Singapore, Amity London, and Tashkent, Mauritius, and also Amsterdam. We have Amity International Schools as well across the globe. Not only universities, we have schools in Abu Dhabi. We have wonderful school. And Amity New York. This is what we want to deepen. Your presence here at Rice University here, we are developing a global research hub, Amity Global Research Hub. That would virtually connect with all our Amity universities in India and also Amity campuses across the world with this hub. So we want to develop as an Amity Global Research Hub using the Long Islands of New York, 175 acres. And also we have a Harrow School right now. We are bringing over there a school and the Global Research Hub. So in this campus, Amity University, Noida, which is Amity University, Uttar Pradesh, Noida, we have 35,000 students and we have about 400 degree programs being run. So it is really a multidisciplinary university with many disciplines, being more than 400 disciplines. And then we look at, this is very important. India today is one of the greatest and very rigorously researched body which ranks universities in India and also which gives grades. So among the universities, we have in India about 1100 universities, of which JNU, Jawaharlal Nehru Universities, are judged among the government-funded general university, multidisciplinary universities. Amity is the general private universities. So this is a great recognition. Being a young university, Amity University is #1 general private university across 1100 universities in India. Similarly, in the medical, technical, law, other universities are there. QS ranking also has put Amity in the greatest league of top institutions in India. IIT Bombay, which is the National Institute of National Importance in IITs, this is #1. And also deemed to be universities. So QS ranked IISc, Indian Institute of Science, as the #1. And among the private universities, state private universities, Amity University is the #1. So this is the QS world ranking, which has judged Amity University. Even today's newspaper, if you read Times of India, you would have seen the student exchange, the outgoing student exchange. Amity is ranked #1 in India. In Asia, not only in India, in Asia. And NIRF ranking in this 12, we have 1100 universities. We have 22nd position in the country in the national ranking of the institutions. We have the very unique recognitions in terms of accreditations, like US, vast accreditation we have, and we have heard it for the last 5 years. And they have extended for 8 years. In a one stretch, they have extended for 8 years. So thanks to US and also all the institutions and the vast. The QA, we have the QA accreditation. Times Higher Education, again, like QS, has ranked Amity as in the top league of top institutions like IIT Delhi, Indian Institute of Science Bangalore, IIT Bombay, IIM, that is Management, Indian Institute of Management Ahmedabad, and also IIT Kharagpur, Amity University. So this is a great, with a humility, we want to present that a young university is growing very fast and we need your synergy coming in terms of collaboration. We also looked at, we have published more than 40,000 research papers within this 18 years of our existence. And this, now the H index of the university as such is 133, but we are moving very fast. Every day, or every week at least 1 or 2 H index moving up we see today. And we want to reach about 200 soon. We have 40 Ramalinga Swami re-entry fellows. Some of them you met here, like Pallavi, Manoj, and many more. We have 40 of them. They have experience in postdoc experience in US for 10 years, 15 years. We have brought them over here. So thanks to all the institutions who have groomed our youngsters who are here on re-entry fellowships. And there are 33 faculties in top 2% scientists, Stanford survey, which has done. And in the Stanford survey, 33 of our Amity faculties are there from India, among the 1500 from India, and 33 of them are from here. And there are 400 ongoing projects worth about more than 200 crores from various funding agencies, national, international funding agencies. And then we have 30, we have also the case studies. Management School publishes a large number of case studies. Even Harvard Business School refer, and Stanford, they refer our case studies from our business schools. Then we are also conferred with the award which Dr. Smita mentioned, that we are the top academic institution in India for patents filing, granted, as well as commercialized. And we also connect with, besides our own core faculties and also adjunct faculties, visiting faculties, we have honorary professors from across, like from Stanford, Cornell, York, as well as from various universities. We have top honorary professors. We would like to have some more professors from Rice University as well in this. And then we also have Nobel laureates visiting us here. And then we spend a lot of time and they spend days here. And also we establish center in the name of those Nobel laureates who visit us here. For example, Sir Richard John Roberts, he is a gene splicing expert and the gene manipulation. So we established a center for the GMO, genetically modified organism here. And similarly, we had Takaki Kachita. He is from Japan. So we established a center for fundamental physics, the particle physics. So like that, we connect with the Nobel laureate and our faculties go and work with them, have joint publication, joint patents. Then we created verticals, like it was mentioned, cancer biology, computational biology, translational research. We have molecular medicine, stem cell research, genome engineering, neuroscience, public health, click chemistry. This is one of the unique centers which we established when John Moses came from the US. Now he is in the Long Island. He is there. And we established a very important center, which is known as click chemistry. And Dr. Mona Lisa heads here, and we have some collaboration with US. Then we have drug design centers and discovery center, ocean and atmospheric science, and also Indian systems of medicine like yoga, Ayurveda, Siddha, Unani. We are looking at in a scientific way to place them on a scientific pedestal through rigorous experimentation. We also have strong data science vertical, and now the artificial intelligence, which was mentioned here. We are establishing a strong center of excellence with high computational capability, robotics, astrobiology. The first biological payload from India is going from Amity, a callus of a vegetable plant as well as a bacteria. Put in that, it's going in PSLV through ISRO. Before the Gaganyaan mission, which will send the humans to the space from India, we are putting Amity, sending the first biological payload. So we have astrobiology, we have agriculture, post-harvest technologies, bioenergy, and also the spintronics. We established a center for spintronics materials. I know the material scientists will appreciate. So we have a center for spintronics. Then we created a modest facility, good infrastructure, with both Amity funding as well as the funding coming from government departments through FIST and PERS and other schemes available. So we created such wonderful, some of them you just saw that. And then we also created incubator, which you have visited. And now the very important thing is we established a technology enabling center. So when you get into proof of concept, TRL 1, 2, 3, how do you mature them to 6 or 7 so that industry will be able to take it for commercialization? So we have a technology enabling center and established by Government of India in our campus, Department of Science and Technology. This is that funding which came from Defense Threat Reduction Agency, US Department of Defense, where I was there just 3 months ago. I was in the headquarters of DETRA, and also I was in Dayton, the US Air Force Research Laboratory. We are building some, I met the chief scientist, and we are going to build some collaboration with US Air Force Research Lab as well. So this is looking at the nuclear security. I used to be the chair from India for the Joint Technology Group with US Department of Defense. Then I was in government. And now I am nurturing that over here from Amity and building a strong partnership with the US Department of Defense. Then we also have won the competition. There is a very important project, artificial intelligence. How do you look at in a mob? How do you identify a person with antisocial intents? Can you, terrorist, can you detect from a mob? So we have used a AI platform with 4 physiological parameters. The first is the occluded vision, skeletal configuration, gestures, as well as the gait when the person walks. Using this, you can precisely say that this is the individual. So a lot of security agencies can find application. So this is a funded project from Ministry of Defense. Then we also have a strong space science and technology vertical. We are building a CubeSat. Our students are building a CubeSat, and it's a 4-cube sat. And we have established a ground station. You see the chancellor there in the inauguration. This is at the Amity, Dubai. We get all the data coming from various stations, various satellites to the ground stations. So our students make use of it for modeling, simulation, and also data analysis. And this is the CubeSat which we are building. The AI application we are looking at for health, agriculture, food, energy, as well as in defense. So we have the Artificial Intelligence Center, which is Dr. Datta is heading, is going to look at application in all these dimensions. And we have this high computational capability we are building. We will expand further.
Dr. Selvarmurthy?
Yes.
Thank you so much. Well, a round of applause for Dr. Selvarmurthy for leading the Amity Science Technology Innovation Foundation. We are so grateful for your leadership. But I am aware of the time of President DeRoche and the team. They have to reach the airport also. We would have loved to have interacted and had a discussion with all of you, but I think seeing the time, I will request President Deroche, please, to address all of you.
Thank you very much, Chancellor. Let me first say how much we appreciate the warm welcome today. I can, on behalf of my colleagues, I don't think we've ever been welcomed the way this delegation welcomed us. So thank you for your leadership. And it's almost a miracle to see what this university has accomplished in such a short time. So congratulations to you and your team on that. As we were coming in, we were struck by both the beauty of the campus. I was talking about the symmetry of the campus. It kind of reminds us of Rice. But most importantly, what struck us was all the students that were playing out on the yard and how happy they looked, which speaks volumes to a university when you can be a great research university, but also have happy students, which we try to have at Rice also. So we're just thrilled to be here. I apologize that we can't stay longer. This will not be our last visit. Hopefully this will be one of many. We are in the process of, under Carolyn's leadership, as well as that of the deans, of developing our global strategy and our global ambitions. And one thing for sure is that India will be central in that. It will be the most important country for us as far as research partnerships, opportunities for our students to come spend time, as well as students from India coming to Rice University. I hope this delegation gives you a sense of how important this is for us. This is the first time we've had 2 vice presidents, a president, and 2 deans visit a university. And I hope that gives you a sense of how important India is, how important Amity is, and we look forward to working with you in the future. I know you'll be visiting Rice at least in the next few years often, and so we'll have many opportunities to discuss and collaborate on how we can move forward together. Again, thank you very much.
Thank you, President Deroche and the whole team. It is to all our scientists here, the greatness of scientists who are sitting here. All of you need to raise your bar 10% higher because President Deroche and the team were here, yes? But proud of you, wishing you all the very best for your families for this festive period over the next few days. Great to have been together with you. And can we have a huge round of applause for the Rice team? Thank you.
And we would request to accept a token of our love and appreciation, gratitude to the team. General JP.
Yes.
Now you're formally a Hindu. Start chanting stuff.
You ever get the chance to come to
Yeah, yeah, sure. This one I'll come. I have a lot of connections.